lives. But currently, we are living very well with the community.
Okay. So you can assure that there is a lot of peace and there is nothing that
Silas Juma Njibwakale. I am the Managing Director of Kepkebe Limited. I have been in this company for the last... thank you. We have not terminated any employee unlawfully. I think the people claiming is that you need to know that before I came around here, in the year 2016, I think a number of employees, over 200, participated in an illegal strike. The then management dismissed them. The union went to court and they lost the case. They appealed, and as we speak now, that I think appeal hasn't been heard, but the court directed that they be removed from the company premises. So, since I'm an incoming MD, a number of people have colluded just to try and push that blame onto me, that I've dismissed over 200 people. Any other person who has been dismissed maybe for gross misconduct. But generally, our policy is not just to dismiss people.
there's an issue you said about signing.
I found out that we were not complying with the labor laws, and our auditors also had raised the issue that employees did not have appointment letters in this company. So we embarked on a sensitization process. We called in the shop stewards, we called in the branch secretary, we called in the national office from the union in Nakuru. We sat down and went through the letter that we intended to give out to the employees and agreed on the contents. So once as leaders had agreed over the contents, we rolled it out by communicating to the employees. Management explained to all the employees in various sections. A number of employees took up to sign the letters. Others refused that they cannot be able to sign for the appointment letters after having worked for a very long period without any. So this information came back to me that a number of people were trying to resign because of the issue of appointment letter. What I did as an MD of the company is that I went round all the units, factories, estates, assuring the workers that this is just a routine process. We're complying with the law, and that appointment letter is not going to make anybody lose his gratuity or her gratuity. And I assured them that it is needless to resign anyhow without really planning what you're going to do in future. And after I talked to all the employees as the MD, all the employees signed up their appointment letters. Those who had already resigned, they resigned on their own volition. But now we've not had any discrimination coming in because of what? Appointment letters.
So you've had issues with our neighbours when they were trying to force the animals to come to our estates in form of grazing, but they were trespassing. Some could come even at night. But we held meetings with the community and agreed that because now they saw what the destruction of these animals had caused within the estates, we agreed that they should not bring the animals in. Instead, they come for grass, they come and cut grass. About the issue you're talking about rounding up of the animals, remember, the company has no interest kwenda kutafuta ng'ombe za watu. Our core business here is just the tea. And you see, we cannot go as security to the village kwenda kuchukua ng'ombe za watu. What we do, if we find an animal within our estate, inaletwa, then wenyewe wanaitwa, they go, wanachukua ng'ombe zao. And this one we normally inform the chiefs to come or bring the people wenye ng'ombe so that wanazichukua. Now, another thing what we normally do, we are working hand in hand with the police. Whenever we have a very big issue that is touching on the community, either animal trespass, we normally report to the police who handle these issues.
And they say
saying, remember, we've had a number of meetings with local authorities. This one was reached as was agreed by the local authorities as a deterrence measure. Actually, it's meant to deter people from bringing the animals to the estate. It was discussed. We've had barasas with the community and the local authorities, including the chiefs. They are very much aware. Actually, the company is not in any way trying to solicit funds or money from the villagers.
And who is now the custodian of the animals?
Well, whenever these animals have come here, if maybe the owner is not coming in time to collect them, they are normally taken to the anti-stock theft unit, which is this is the body that is well informed about handling of livestock.
Okay, and now
we're having a lot of peace between the company and the neighbors.
And push that blame onto me that I've dismissed over 200 people. Any other person who has been dismissed maybe for gross misconduct. But generally our policy is not just to dismiss people.
There's an issue you said about signing.
Sumesoma bwana. The future ni mimi. MD. Yes. When we
for our lives, but currently we are living very well with the community.
So you can assure that there is a lot of peace and there is nothing that